Hi everyone, it's Miss Rossi. Today we are going to create a color wheel. What you'll be needing today is your color wheel paper from your art folder. This should be a white piece of paper. You can take the label off because we won't be needing that anymore. If you don't have this paper in your art folder, any other white piece of paper will work. We're also going to need a pencil, an eraser, and something to color with. I have some markers here that I'm going to use to trace and color in my color wheel, but you can use whatever you would like to add color. Today we're going to start talking about color and how all of our different colors are laid out on the color wheel. So the first thing we're going to have to do is draw our color wheel. Our color wheel is a circle. If you want to find something round in your house to trace, you can do that, or you can just draw a nice big circle on your paper. It does not have to be perfect. Once you have your circle drawn on your paper, we are going to split it into 6 different sections for our 6 different colors on our color wheel. The easiest way to do that is to start by making a nice big X. So I'm doing 2 big diagonal lines that are crossing over each other. Then I'm going to do a straight line right through the center to split it up, and I should be left with 6 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once you have this drawn, you can grab a black marker and we can trace it, because this is going to be the shape and sections for our color wheel. So I'm just going to go right over the top of all of my pencil lines. Once I am done, I am going to erase any pencil lines I can still see. Now we are going to label our color wheel. So at the top, I am just going to write color wheel. And we're going to label our colors. So our first colors in our color wheel are going to be our primary colors. Our primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. They are the colors we use to mix to make all of our other colors. So I'm going to start by putting red at that top triangle. Now our primary colors on the color wheel are not going to be next to each other. They're going to have a space in between each of them. So I'm going to start with my red. I'm going to jump over this space, and then this one is going to be my yellow. I'm going to jump over that bottom space, and then the one on this side is going to be my blue. So whenever you have your primary colors on the color wheel, you're going to see some spaces in between because those spaces are filled with our secondary colors. We know there are secondary colors because our primary colors mix together to make our secondary colors. Our secondary colors are our colors like orange, green, and purple. And you'll notice I have spaces in between each of my primary colors, and those spaces get filled in with my secondary colors, and they actually go in between the 2 primary colors that mix together to make them. So in between our red and our yellow, we will find the color that we get when we mix together red and yellow. And that color is going to be orange, because we mix together red and yellow, our 2 primary colors, to make our secondary color of orange. Now down at the bottom, we have a space in between our blue and our yellow. If we were to mix together our blue and our yellow, we would get green. So this space is going to end up being green. And now in our final space, we are between blue and red. When we mix together blue and red, we get purple. So we have our color wheel, which is made up of our 3 primary colors. And in between our 3 primary colors are the secondary colors we get when we mix those primaries together. So when we mix our red and yellow, we get orange. When we mix our red and blue, we get purple. And when we mix our blue and yellow, we get green. With my markers, I'm just going to color in my color wheel to show all of those colors. So I'm going to start in my red section. I'm just going to trace this one red section. So I know where I am going to be coloring, and I'm just going to color back and forth nice and slowly. I'm going to do this inside each section to fill in my color wheel that is made up of my primary and my secondary colors. Now that my color wheel is all colored in, let's see if we can see some of our other color families besides just primary and secondary. We also have our warm and our cool colors split up on our color wheel. So we already said that we have our 3 primary colors with our secondary colors in between, but we also have our color wheel split in half to show our warm and our cool colors. On this side, we have our warm colors. Those are our colors like red, orange, and yellow that make us think of warmer things like fire or the sun or spicy peppers. And on the bottom half over here, we have our cool colors like our blue, green, and our purple, which remind us of colder things like the ocean and ice and things like that. So when we place our colors in the right spot on a color wheel, it's easy to see all the different kinds of color families. We can also see our complementary colors, which are our opposite colors. So colors like red and green are opposite each other on the color wheel, which means they are opposite colors. So when you put them next to each other, they create more contrast and pop off of your page. Our colors like blue and orange are also complements. They are opposite each other, and same with yellow and purple. We can also see that our color wheel goes in rainbow order all the way around. Now that we know all of our different colors and we know what color families they are a part of, let's see if we can go on a scavenger hunt to find all the different colors of our color wheel. Try and look wherever you are and see if you can find one item that is each of our colors from our color wheel. Once you're done drawing your color wheel and coloring it in, and you've found one item for each color in our scavenger hunt, take a photo or video of it and upload it on my Canvas page. I can't wait to see all of the cool items you find on your scavenger hunt that match our color wheel. I hope this video helped you learn about all of our different color families. Try your best, have fun, and get creative, and I'll see you soon. Bye!